Welcome to this week's edition of Sun News at Noon. I'm Ben Dawson.
And I'm Keziah Philpott. Thanks for tuning in. Floodwaters have damaged houses, roads, and hiking trails in St. George this past weekend. A flash flood warning was issued on October 9th for the Zion area. Nearly 3 inches of rain were recorded by Friday afternoon. Officials are warning residents to stay out of Confluence Park in Laverton because there is remnant of debris from the flood. Police are reminding the public to stay alert this monsoon season.
Health officials are tracking a measles outbreak in southern Utah with 39 cases in the region and 53 statewide. Amidst an investigation, the Utah Department of Health and Human Services report officials are trying to find the cause of the outbreak, saying individuals experience symptoms 7 to 14 days after exposure. Symptoms include high fever, coughing, runny nose, and red eyes in the early stages, according to the health department. If you experience these symptoms, please avoid contact with others and seek immediate attention from healthcare professionals. Utah Tech hosted a vaccine clinic yesterday and the day before in response to the outbreak.
Utah Tech isn't just growing, it's leveling up, resulting in double the amount of certificates being awarded to graduates compared to previous years. Last year, the school awarded over 4,000 certificates and had over 3,000 graduates. Utah Tech President Shane Smead said our growth reflects Utah Tech's commitment to keeping class sizes small, tuition affordable, and support accessible. Initiatives that help students succeed and finish their degrees. This is the latest sign of Utah Tech's expanding role in higher education across Utah. In other news, Ben spoke with Mayor Randall yesterday about the importance of student voting.
Following the mayoral debate Monday, I had the opportunity to talk to Mayor Randall about the importance of voting in local elections.
I came from a family that, even though I don't remember my parents sitting around and talking politics or anything all the time, I do remember them always going to vote. And when I turned 18, that was one thing they made sure I did, was register to vote. They're the ones that instilled in me the importance to vote. I did that with all of my kids, and now they're all registered voters. My youngest grandson is 16, but you can bet when he turns 18, the first thing he'll be doing is register to vote. And I just think it's just so important. You know, you come here and you go to school here, so you should feel like this is home for the time that you're going to school here. And really everything the council does has an impact on the lives of our residents. Local government, the government closest to the people, affects you the most. And I think if you get enfranchised with federal politics or state politics, the only way you can change that is by participating in voting. But especially in local government, you have a say, you can be heard, your voice can be heard at City Hall, and it's just important to get involved.
Utah Tech physical therapy students are modifying toy cars to give children with mobility disabilities new independence through the Go Baby Go program. The project includes custom adaptations like harnesses, padding, remote controls, and go buttons tailored to each child's needs. The students in charge of the program explain why it impacts the community and how students can get involved.
Go Baby Go is a kind of a charity that started in Delaware. What it does is we get these cars, the little kid cars, and we adopt them and motorize them to special needs kids so that way they have the ability to just move around with their family. And we also implement like physical therapy where if we want them to move a body part a certain way or just help progress their health in any way, that's what we do with the cars. We're hoping to get it more out into the university.
Last year and this year, seeing a couple of the evals and just like seeing how much we can do to help the kids like go out into the world and even be more a part of their family. It's just like seeing how much like we can affect them, and like it makes me even more excited to go into pediatrics and learn more.
Because a lot of times it's just they see doctor after doctor or things like that, so it's like my goal is just to make a difference for the family.
We love it, and that's what drives us every year, is because we see that every year. We see little kids just so excited about having a car, and and the rallying behind them too, like when they bring their whole family and their grandparents and their cousins and everybody else that comes with them, everybody's so excited for them. And then now they're like the talk of the town, like everybody in the neighborhood wants to be around them and wants to do things with them now.
The St. George Marathon concluded its 49th annual race with 10,000 runners. The race has nearly doubled from slightly over 5,000 runners 5 years ago to almost 10,000 this year. Next year, the St. George Marathon will give out $100,000 in prize money for the 50th anniversary of the race. Top finishers will split $10,000 each for the overall winners and smaller cash prizes for the Masters, Utah Runners, and the top 10. City officials are comparing the award amounts to marathons like Twin Cities, Austin, Houston, and more. Michelle Graves, the Assistant Director of Parks and Community Services in St. George, said being able to offer significant prize money will enable us to attract the world's most elite runners and will cement our reputation as a prestigious marathon.
The Go Baby Go program, especially here at Utah Tech, has given not only students but also children with disabilities such a wonderful opportunity that they're holding an event in December, and I'm definitely going to go.
Yeah, that's something I definitely want to take a look at. Also, a note for the election, the mayoral election, you can vote now all the way up until Election Day, which is November 3rd. After the break, Dorothy Butters will bring the latest Trailblazer highlights.
Utah Tech University lately, chances are you haven't seen it at all. With hands-on polytechnic learning across 300 academic programs, 30 new and renovated state-of-the-art facilities, the most affordable university tuition in the state, and 300 days of sunshine. Why look anywhere else? Discover why Utah Tech was recently named one of Education Magazine's 10 prominent universities and colleges to watch. Join us and experience the active learning, active life difference at Utah Tech.
Hey, honey. We thought we'd try something new.
Family art hour. What do you think?
You got jokes. You're funny.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
Trailblazers swim made waves at Tri-Meet in La Cruces Saturday. Trailblazers swim relay squad Mary Sims Cross, Kate Reichner, Madeline McCaughey, and Coco Ridding broke the school record in the 4x100. The new record beat previous by nearly 10 seconds and won the team second place. After day 2 of competition, Utah Tech earned 2 event first place finishes, one in the 400 relay, and individual Natalia Zmirchek brought home first in the 200 free. The Trailblazers also secured 7 runner-up finishes, ending the tri-meet outscoring the University of New Mexico, but coming short against host team. The Trailblazers are headed to Long Beach next for the Mountain Pacific Sports Federation Open Water Championships Saturday. Also in swim news, senior Natalia Zmirchek placed first and got a season high in the 200 free. I got to sit with Natalie and learn about her unconventional start to swim.
Okay, so I never thought I'm gonna be a swimmer because my first swim lesson with my grandma looked like I sat on the edge of the pool with my towel and I cried and I said I'm never getting in because I'm scared of water. And then before 4th grade, I had some problems with my back, like scoliosis and stuff. Doctor said that, oh, swimming will help. It might help you in the future.
She shares her thoughts on going into her senior season and starting it off with a bang.
It's the first time in like a long time that I'm actually happy about my race. And it's not even the time, it's just like the feeling that, oh, I got first, and it's like, on practice I can do really good, and then I go to meet and I'm like, I don't know, I'm stressed, so this is my last year, I have to have fun. I know I'm gonna miss it, even if it's hard, I know I'm gonna miss it.
Natalia looks back on her favorite memories from past seasons and how student support impacts the team.
Last year, that was the first year that we had a student section, and it was so helpful. We had so much fun with that, with all the posters, and everyone was cheering, so that was fun because usually swimming, we don't get that much attention. That was the first experience for me, having student section that is like, let's go, seeing that, like someone came to watch us.
Utah Tech's Abby Olson was the first in program history to be ranked in the Top Drawer Soccer Midseason Women's Freshman Top 100. Previously, Olson was awarded for being named the Western Athletic Conference Defensive Player of the Week. The defensive player has participated in all games this season and has racked in 810 minutes of play. Olson and her team are back on the field tonight at 7 p.m. against Tarleton State in Greater Zion Stadium. Well, our Trailblazer athletes are doing so good in all sports right now.
Yeah, I'm really excited to go watch the game tonight.
For real. And in another note, the men's soccer team is first in the WAC right now, too.
That's it for this week's edition of Sun News at Noon.
We'll see you here next week. Same time, same place.
Have a great week, Trailblazers.